2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you?
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway.
Welcome back to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports.
We're picking up on the first hole. Let's get going.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Yep, this is lovely.
Playing within their comfort zone there. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
And welcome back to everyone here on 2K Sports of our PGA Tour coverage.
We're picking up the action on the first hole. Let's get into it. Setting up in the first cut.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. This putt coming up is for birdie.
That's tracking. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the round in the members' face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
20 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Now we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, how's that ball lying?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Oh, so close. How frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage. This next putt is for bogey.
These are on rails, looking good.
And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Only 2 shots off the pace. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. And he'll be proud of that one. Good way to bounce back from the bogey at the last. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Just 1 shot back now. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is beautiful to watch.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. It's up, it could be in. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot.
Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
Oh, that was pure. And this putt to move into a share of first place. It looks like he pushed that one. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. Teeing off here at the 7th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. And now to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Par putt coming up here. Currently a couple under for the round. We've reached the 8th hole. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This putt is from 14 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Handy effort, that one. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for 4th place. Opting for the 5-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Putting for birdie here. It's got a chance. Well, the old hammer hands putt. Time now for the 4th shot. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. Time for the 5th shot. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Was on a good line. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this player?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player is behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. Not the result they were after there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Sitting at +1, just outside the top 20. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card.
So far, so good.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4. That's a little untidy. Henny, what does that lie look like?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the pace. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. If they can get it up and over a small rise, the ball will chase down and give them a thought. Will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
Nicely done.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Now just 1 over par. With a flurry, they could break into the top 20. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this one is for his par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Going with the 6-iron here.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
And back to the play, shall we?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Great touch.
That's a good putt to hole for a bogey. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee. That's hooking, that one. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. 2 over for the day. This one's headed towards the rough. Unable to find the green on this one.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Okay, time to return to the action. And here we are with their 4th. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
Trying to save par here.
Good putt that. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
That was a beauty.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. It's on a great line. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
Well struck. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? Ah, great shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Kind of like it. He's feeling it.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Second shot here on the 17th. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Yeah, that lie was nasty, but what a shot from there.
14 feet to the cup. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well hold. Let's move on. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. This shot from 120 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And this putt for a final score of 71.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And that brings to close today's round. So it'll be a top 20 finish for this player. Some positive signs there, but still some stuff to work on.
A couple of bright spots in there. A top 20 finish in the PGA Tour event is still a solid showing.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.